Hello and welcome to part 2 of every change the Ocean Dub made to Dragon Ball Z, Saiyan Saga. We're now about to cover the battle against Vegeta and Nappa in episodes 18 to 35. Make sure you've watched part 1 before you continue, as it covers the first 17 episodes and provides a summary of events that led up to the dub being created. We ended the last video with a total of 70 changes. Now let's get started. Episode 18. Number 71. During Gohan's training with Piccolo, the impact frames from Piccolo's punches have been censored, with some of the edits being extremely subtle. Number 72. Gohan scratching Piccolo's face and drawing blood has been censored. Number 73. Gohan having his bare ass on view to the audience after having just de-transformed from his Grade 8 form, and while Piccolo proceeds to pull his tail off, was censored by cutting away and pulling the tail off screen. Episode 19. Number 74. The amount of days until the Saiyans arrive on Earth was changed from 158 to just 88 days. Number 75. Both King Kai and Bubbles peeing were removed from the Ocean Dub version. Number 76. The scene showing Gohan and Piccolo resting after a day of training, with Gohan having a battered and bruised face, was censored. This looks to have been done by mirroring Gohan's right eye to replace Gohan's swelled up left eye, giving Gohan a really creepy stare in some places. Episode 20. Number 77. Some of the training action scenes between Piccolo and Gohan have been removed, while the scene of Piccolo treading on Gohan's hand as he's hanging off the edge of the cliff, causing him to fall, was censored, having Gohan instantly falling and grabbing the branch instead. Number 78. Gohan crying at the bottom of the mountain was censored. Number 79. Yajirobe biting Krillin on the arse while training on top of the lookout was removed. Episode 21. Number 80. When referring to the Otherworld, many of the characters in the Ocean Dub will instead refer to the Otherworld as another dimension.
Goku, it's you! But where are you?
Well, don't ask me how, but I'm talking to you with my mind from another dimension.
Also, when resurrecting Goku using the Dragon Balls, Master Roshi asked Shenron for Goku to be brought back to this physical plane, instead of asking to return him to life like in the Japanese version.
I cannot grant a wish that exceeds his power.
Then I wish that Goku be brought back to this physical plane.
Number 81. The scene of Master Roshi in the bathroom was censored, removing some of the scenes of Master Roshi sitting on the toilet, along with redrawing Roshi's trousers so that his left side isn't pulled down around his ankles, revealing his underwear. The magazine that falls to the floor has also been removed. Number 82. After the Saiyan pods crash land on Earth, the scene showing the damage caused by the landing was censored, removing the blood on the ground and the person inside the red car from the scene. Saban also had the Ocean Group dubbing lines for Vegeta to imply that due to it being a Sunday, the office buildings the pods flew through had no one inside.
Oh no!
Man, that guy's huge. Too bad it's Sunday. Those buildings would have been filled up tomorrow.
Episode 22. Number 83. Saban Entertainment also had the Ocean Group dub lines for Nappa to state that the area they just blew up was evacuated, despite showing a group of civilians having surrounded the two Saiyan pods just moments ago.
That area may have been evacuated, but it'll give him something to think about.
Number 84. What most characters consider ki in the Japanese version has been replaced by other words such as power or energy. Number 85. When Nappa uses his scouter to read Piccolo's, Gohan's and Krillin's power level, each of their power levels have been changed, with the Ocean Dub making all three stronger than their Japanese counterparts. Gohan going from 981 to 1000, Piccolo getting the biggest increase, moving from 1220 to 1400, and Krillin jumping from 1083 to 1100. Episode 23. Number 86. Vegeta blowing up the Cyberman for failing to defeat Tien was censored, cutting out the short scene of the Cyberman's body being shredded by the blast. Number 87. The scene of Master Roshi attempting to grope Bulma only to be elbowed in the face was removed. Number 88. The iconic scene of Yamcha's body lying dead in the dirt patch after the Cyberman self-destructed, killing itself and Yamcha, was removed from the Ocean Dub version. Later scenes showing Krillin next to Yamcha's body were also removed, while the scenes showing Krillin and Yamcha on the TV screen were just censored to remove Yamcha's body. Even in death, Yamcha still doesn't get a break. Episode 24. Number 89. After having just cheered Bulma up by explaining that Yamcha can be wished back, Roshi proceeds to rub Bulma's ass and gets a whack to the head. This was removed in the Ocean Dub. Number 90. Piccolo punching a Cyberman in the stomach was removed. They also cut the scene short before showing the skeleton of the Cyberman being disintegrated by Piccolo's blast. Number 91. Both Tien's and Chaozu's injuries from the battle have been censored. Episode 25. Number 92. Nappa's injuries have been censored. Number 93. Krillin getting punched in the face by Nappa was censored by repeating the frames just before the punch instead of actually showing it. Number 94. Gohan smashing into a rock after being sideswiped by Piccolo was removed. Number 95. Tien's flashback showing scenes from the original Dragon Ball were removed. Episode 26. Number 96. Nappa's rampage against the camera crew, military and the civilian city were all censored in different ways, such as the shot of the camera crew before Nappa blasts them with his I-beam, the full explosion of the battleships, and the scene of the civilians being caught in the city destruction were removed. Episode 27. Number 97. The purple bruising Piccolo gets from taking an elbow to the head from Nappa was censored. Number 98. Gohan getting kicked in the stomach by Nappa has been censored. Number 99. Krillin kicking Nappa in the face has been cut. Number 100. Nappa's face cut from avoiding the Kienzan had the redness reduced and the blood removed. Episode 28. Number 101. The injuries Piccolo received after stepping in front of the blast for Gohan were censored to remove Piccolo's blood. Number 102. When Piccolo dies, the Ocean Dub version actually has Piccolo's body fade away, just like when Goku dies. This means Piccolo's body is no longer seen in other parts of the episode, and they even go as far as drawing in Gohan's legs when he sits down next to Piccolo's body. Number 103. Baba's gunshot hole wounds from Chi-Chi firing randomly as she exits Kami House were censored. Number 104. Goku's power level has been changed from 8,000 to
Over 9,000! What, 9,000?
Number 105. Goku's kick to the back of Nappa's head has been censored. Episode 29. Number 106. The Ocean Dub censored Goku's punch to Nappa's back by covering it with a flash of white light. Number 107. The flashback of Goku learning the Kaioken technique along with the warning from King Kai explaining that he should limit his Kaioken to 2 times, otherwise he will end up damaging his body, was completely removed. Episode 30. Number 108. As Vegeta and Goku are fighting, 2 of Vegeta's punches, along with 1 kick to Goku's face, has been censored by using a flashing splash effect to cover up the impact frames. Number 109. Goku's punch to Vegeta's face was also censored with a flash of white light. Number 110. The final scene of launch within the anime where she is shown mourning Tien's death before experiencing the ground shake from Vegeta's power-up, has been completely cut from the Ocean Dub version, cutting around 3 minutes of content. Number 111. Goku's burn injury from Vegeta's Ki Blast attack has been censored, reducing the redness. Episode 31. Number 112. Vegeta dribbling from his mouth after just being punched in the gut by Goku was censored. Number 113. Vegeta wiping blood from his face has been censored by removing the point of view shot of Vegeta's hands with blood all over them. Number 114. Just after Vegeta loses the beam struggle, Vegeta decides he is going to use his Great Ape form to defeat Goku. The scene of Vegeta looking for the moon and coming to the realization that it's been destroyed, along with King Kai giving exposition for the cause of the moon's disappearance, have both been cut, removing around 2 minutes of content. Number 115. Vegeta's explanation of how the Saiyans use the moon's energy to transform, and how some Saiyans can also create an artificial moon known as the Power Ball to simulate the same results, has been replaced. The new dialogue instead states that Goku's father was the creator of the Power Ball due to his father being a great scientist on their home planet.
Well, it doesn't matter. We have our ways. As a matter of fact, it was your genius father who invented this little technique.
My father?
Your father was an average fighter, Kakarot, but he was a brilliant scientist!
Episode 32. Number 116. The scene of Gohan deciding to go back and help his father while Krillin is trying to convince him not to was skipped, cutting about 2 minutes of content. The Ocean Dub has Gohan and Krillin already starting to make their way back during the Great Ape fight. Number 117. As Goku is battling Great Ape Vegeta, he comes to the realization that he was in fact the monster that crushed his grandpa to death and destroyed the martial arts tournament as a child. This bit of dialogue was changed by the Ocean Dub to instead have Goku come to the conclusion and believe that it was Vegeta that caused all those events all those years ago, despite Vegeta having never come to Earth before.
Now I see. He's the one responsible for destroying the martial arts stadium. Yeah, and he's the one who stomped on all those innocent people and stepped on my grandfather. Okay, Grandpa. This one's for you.
Number 118. Goku's Genki Dama, or Spirit Bomb technique, has been renamed to Triple Strike.
What's this? A triple strike? I don't advise it. For your sake, I hope you're able to control the strike, Goku!
This is the one and only time that the name Triple Strike will be used, as the Ocean Dub reverts back to using the name Spirit Bomb even within the very same episode. Number 119. Goku's Ki Blast to Vegeta's eye has been censored to remove the blood spray as Vegeta staggers backwards in pain. Episode 33. Number 120. As Goku is being crushed by Great Ape Vegeta, Vegeta mentions that Goku has lost consciousness, while the Ocean Dub version still has him making audible noises of pain. Number 121. After Yajirobe cuts off Vegeta's tail, the inner tissue seen in the original Japanese version has been censored by drawing over it to match the rest of the tail inside. Number 122. Gohan being punched in the stomach by Vegeta was censored, making a quick cut to the scene of Gohan reacting to being punched instead. Number 123. The scene after Gohan is punched in the gut has Vegeta pressed his foot down on the back of Gohan's head. This was removed in the Ocean Dub. Number 124. Gohan being headbutted in the face has also been removed in the Ocean Dub version. Number 125. When Goku is kneed in the stomach by Vegeta, the blood that splurts from Goku's mouth was censored. Vegeta's continued kicks to Goku in the side of his stomach were also removed. Number 126. Gohan being kicked in the face by Vegeta was censored with a flash of white light on the impact scene. The reaction from Gohan has also been altered with a weird choppy edit. Number 127. Krillin's injuries to his arm has been censored. Number 128. Gohan elbowing Vegeta in the eye and Vegeta's reaction to it were removed. Number 129. Vegeta punching Gohan in the head was again censored by a flash of white light on impact. Number 130. Vegeta also punches Gohan in the face and again is censored by a flash of white light. Episode 34. Number 131. Baba being suffocated by Chi-Chi was censored by removing the shade of blue around her eyes. Number 132, 33, 34 and 35. Gohan, Krillin, Vegeta and Goku have all had their injuries censored by removing the blood covering their face or body. Number 136. Vegeta sideswiping Krillin has been censored by removing the impact scene. Number 137. Krillin coughing up blood as Vegeta walks towards Goku has been completely removed from the episode. Number 138. The scene showing Goku, Krillin, Gohan and Yajirobe being flung away from the shockwaves of Vegeta's blast were removed. Episode 35. Number 139. Chi-Chi grabbing Korin by the neck and strangling him was censored, cutting out the scene showing Chi-Chi with her hands around his neck. Number 140. Vegeta kicking Yajirobe in the face was censored by a flash of white light. Vegeta punching Yajirobe shortly after was censored in the same way. Number 141. Vegeta being punched in the back of the head by Gohan as Gohan's turning into a great ape was censored, again by using a flash of white light and removing the impact shot. Number 142. The Ocean Dub were able to censor this scene that normally shows Gohan's bare ass by ripping a piece of Vegeta's leggings off to cover him up. Number 143. A sizable chunk has been removed from the end of this episode, as Vegeta is trying to escape in the Saiyan pod, but is then stopped by Krillin. The Ocean Dub cut out Krillin lunging at Vegeta with Yajirobe's katana, along with the short scene of King Kai speaking about the root of all evil. And with that, we have reached the end of the Saiyan Saga. We counted another 73 changes in this episode, making our total 143. Join me next time as we make our way to Planet Namek for the Namek Saga, episodes 36 to 51. Make sure to leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe for future videos.